Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Now, I gotta tell a lot of you viewers to hold your horses and stop taking it to the stupid. In addition to that, y'all watch the video. Y'all don't watch videos and y'all just start commenting. When it comes to Terence Crawford and the potential of him fighting Eubank Jr., it is a cherry pick, McNicholas. Now, for those of you who didn't watch the effing video, but you just start commenting because you got Bud's test tackles in your mouth, come up for air, watch a video before you comment, because he is cherry picking. Now, your definition and my definition of cherry picking may be two different things, but it's definitely a cherry pick, just like you definitely have his test tackles all up in your mouth. So nobody should take offense to what I'm saying. Bottom line is, when it comes to Terence Crawford, this is the right pick, and it is a cherry pick, but it's a cherry pick for all the right reasons. There's a person with a name, winning record, looked good in his last fight. He has the name, he has a connection to Saudi, and he can get the big money payday that he wants. That's all this is about right now, people. So people are going to hate on Crawford, but I don't think you should. But I do think it's fair to call him a cherry picker. I do, because that's just what this is. But it's not a cherry pick for an easy win. It's a cherry pick for to be in a winnable situation when it comes to winning the fight, when it comes to maybe possibly winning fans, winning some credibility from bubbling up 2 weight classes. But also, most importantly, to Terence Crawford right now, is to get that goddamn $20, $25, $30 million payday, if the Saudis pay him that, which I think he may get it. That being said, y'all keep cool. Shout out to the veterans, all 7 continents. To all my pickers around the world, what up? It's Terence Crawford is out here cherry picking. Y'all keep cool. I'm in the breeze. Oh, boy. Do you see that, huh? Damn hair on my damn face. Do you see that? I just say everything these people putting in the comments. Eubank Jr., he's the #1 WBO at 160. Oh, this is not a cherry pick. He's going up 2 weight classes. You need to watch boxing. Hey, McNicholas, this is for you. Hold your horses. Stop taking it to the stupid. Get the test tackles out your mouth and learn to sit here and listen to a video before you comment, McNicholas, because I'm going to drill you every time and expose you every time. Have the audacity to tell Hood Champion, hey, Hood Champion, screw you. You don't watch video, you don't watch boxing. You're just a casual. Screw you. How dare you say that? Terence Crawford's the greatest. Yo. Sorry to ruin your Sunday, McNicholas, but stop posting nonsense on the videos. Now, if anyone is still looking at this shit that Terence Crawford's doing and saying, oh, this isn't a cherry pick, this is just very smart boxing, he's really out here chasing legacy. How dare you, Hood Champion, say Terence Crawford is cherry picking? Oh, this is audacious. This is how a wise man once said. I think you're the one taking it to the stupid. Hey, look, McNicholas, take it down a notch and go take it to the stupid. This shit is a goddamn cherry pick. He's not chasing legacy fighting no goddamn Eubank Jr. If he was chasing legacy, why not fight Boots? Okay, you don't want to become 3-time undisputed 4-belt era, right? Because should be an easy win. And I like Terence Crawford, but since you McNicholas is out here talking about he's chasing legacy, how dare you? Okay, so fight Janabek. Where are we at here, right? Since you McNicholases want to run your mouth, right? So why doesn't he fight Alan Cannulli? That's all I'm saying. Let me show you something. So fight Alan Cannulli. Bud bubbling up to 160 pounds. He's taking on the #1 ranked Chris Eubank Jr. Okay, Chris Eubank Jr., right? This is the thing that people don't understand. I don't think y'all realize this. He was trying to make a fight with Alan Cannulli. His team didn't want him to fight him. His team doesn't want him to fight Alan Cannulli. So the WBO and Bud Crawford have a great relationship. A great relationship. Bud needs a stay busy fight. There's no way in the world he's going to go and try to fight no goddamn Janabek Alam Kanuli. That's not part of the plans. But I'm telling you right now, Janabek Alam Kanuli is not... Somebody was telling me, Hood champion, you don't know what you're talking about. Alam Kanuli is an easy fight. Chris Eubank Jr. is the real obstacle. And McNicholas, get off of my boxing page. Screw you, subscriber. Or non-subscriber. Or take it to the stupider. Don't come out here talking that. How the hell is Chris Eubank Jr. a tougher test for Terence Crawford than Alam Kanuli? Y'all crazy, man. And then same bozos, right? If it wasn't Eubank Jr., he needs to fight Mosley. Man, y'all just need to stop talking. Alam Kanuli is a serious-ass threat. Nobody wants to fight him. Nobody wants to fight him. At least from what I'm seeing, nobody want to mess with that man. He's got something special about his hands, just like Triple G. Something special about them guys from them Kazakhstans, Uzbekistans. Anything ended in a stand, you better be wary of those guys, because they come in to fight, man. Dagestan, they come in to fight. They're not playing around. So for Terence Crawford, again, it's a cherry pick. Not because he's taking on an easy fight. I think he clips Eubank Jr. with 3 rounds. I think as soon as Crawford turns into southpaw, man, he knocks him out. Simple. But understand this. Crawford wants money. He don't want no goddamn legacy. He's done with that. He wants money. So, of course, he's canvassing the landscape. And he's looking for the right opponent. That's called cherry picking. Shit, I'm looking out here. I see a whole lot of food out here. I can eat a little Alam Kanuli. I can eat a little Butsinis. Shit, I can munch on Charlo. Both Charlos. Oh, shit. That Canelo Alvarez. That's the fight. Oh, damn. That fruit. I can't reach that one. All right, let me see. Who can I sit here? What? Oh, boy. All right. 160-pound division. Get comfortable. Looks good. Chris Eubank Jr. Bomac already knows him. Eubank Jr. is connected to the secret society. He's got the Eubank last name. Man's hooked up in Saudi. I'm kind of hooked up in Saudi. We can make that fight in Saudi. Me bubbling up, we can sell it. Me going up 2 weight divisions, 160, battling for the #1 mandatory to the WBO champion at 160, Janabek Alam Kanuli. And I could probably get that money that I want. I want big money fights, and I want to pick and choose who I want to fight. And I'm not worried about no one else. Y'all not going to send me into retirement. What Bud Crawford's telling y'all, just like Mayweather told y'all. Just like all these fighters. Oscar De La Hoya did it after when he got close to the end of his career. He's like, but Oscar was still out here getting busy. But see, a lot of y'all are frustrated, right? Because you guys, the reality is this. Terence Crawford hasn't put the work in that Mayweather put in. I'm not saying he didn't put work in. Terence Crawford did what he could, man. He can't make people fight you. And he just, unfortunately, got caught up in that political nonsense. Top rank, PBC. It's all stupid. Own promoter hating on him wouldn't make the Pacquiao fight. It sucks for Terence Crawford, man. So I agree what Crawford's doing. But some people are out here just like feeling Crawford, these moves he's making, these are the haters, right? Oh, he didn't really put the work in to be out here thinking he can pick and choose who he wants to make the most money. Crawford can do what he wants, man. The man's 2-time undisputed, right? Simple. But for those of you who are thinking that Crawford fighting Eubank Jr. is a high-risk fight, yo, man, y'all need to get out of here with that shit. That's not a high-risk fight. Crawford gonna get out there and clip him, man. Y'all gotta stop this nonsense. Well, he's fighting a much bigger man. Crawford himself he walks around like 180. Now, how he's going to perform coming in the ring at 160, I don't even think on fight night he comes in at 160. But we're going to see if, in fact, this fight comes off, we're going to see how Crawford looks. But I personally think that he gets in there and he tranquilizes Chris Eubank Jr. Y'all not paying attention? Chris Eubank's father, when he does these interviews and he come in there trying to talk with that patois because his mother and father are from Jamaica, and then he come out there speaking in his mother's tongue like he says, sounding crazy and shit. Johnny Nelson does it too. It'd be cracking me up, man. Even Chris Eubank Jr. dad said his son shouldn't be fighting at 160. I'll never let him fight at 160 again because he's worried about his son getting killed. Now, don't worry about my opinion because I value your opinions and comments. Just watch the video. Because if you're taking it to the stupid, I'm going to tell you. And if I'm taking it to the stupid, y'all can tell me, Hood Champion, you're taking it to the stupid. No problem. But forget what you say, forget what I say. When Chris Eubank's father comes out and says that he doesn't feel his son will survive if he gets his weight back down to 160, he feels he's going to die in the ring. But they're trying to make this fight at 160. Y'all think Crawford and Bomac and them don't know all that? Get out of here, man. If Terence Crawford was chasing legacy, like some people were saying, Crawford definitely wouldn't be going after no goddamn Eubank Jr. He and the WBA have a good relationship. They could work that out for him to fight Alan Cannulli. I'm sure they could work it out. You know money talks. But where's the money at for Terence Crawford? Terence Crawford versus Alan Cannulli, that's legacy. Ain't no money in that shit. But Crawford versus Eubank Jr., there's money there. Even if Crawford were to fight, what's his name? Conor Benn, there's money there. You look how Pacquiao and went and picked him a little cherry. Got him a fight with Conor Benn. Conor Benn kind of picking cherries too, because that Manny Pacquiao fight is, you know, people saying Conor Benn has a good chance to win. But bottom line is, those aren't legacy fights. Those are cherry picks. For the right reason. For the dollar bill, y'all. And Crawford, what he's doing is for the dollar bill, y'all. Y'all better don't get it. Don't get all of this confused, man, and allow yourself, man, to think you're seeing something you're not. This shit is not legacy. Get out of here. Where is that, man? Y'all just saying a bunch of foolishness on here, man. You know, cracking me up. Let me see where we at here. So this guy here, right? My boy says, this is a great stay busy fight for Bud because he's trying to get that fight with Canelo. I'm not bad because that's a $100 million fight and would allow Bud to hover around the same weight. He will fight Canelo. Bud only needs to come in at 162 to 163 against Canelo. He doesn't have to be nowhere near 168. 163-pound Bud fight. Knight is twice as strong as 180. Hold on, let me do this. As a 180 Canelo and way faster. I agree with some of what he says, but you know, I don't know. I think we just have to wait and see. But I definitely think Crawford getting comfortable and seeing how he can perform at 160, I think that will benefit him, especially if he can somehow get the Canelo fight. Or even if he just wants to bubble up to 168, which I don't see him doing it because he's not chasing legacy. The man's chasing money. So the only way Bud's going to go up and do a 168-pound fight is if he's going to fight Canelo. Now, if he's chasing legacy, he'd be trying to go at Benavidez, Morrell, anybody with belts. He's not doing that. Next person says, love it. Somebody says, chess moves. Of course. Next person says, this fight ain't no cherry pick. This is a cliffhanger. Don't disagree with you. But after I explain what I mean by cherry pick, I don't see how anybody can disagree with me. This guy says, goofy. A grown man using the word goofy. He said, goofy. He just gave you the biggest fight in boxing. Stooping Spence. Yo. Stooping Spence. Now he's moving up in weight. How? First, I don't know what you're trying to say. Goofy, are you saying what Crawford's doing is goofy? Or are you calling me goofy? He just gave you the biggest fight in boxing. Stooping Spence. Now he's moving up in weight. How? Are you saying how is he cherry picking? See, I don't know what you're trying to say here, my man. Slow down when you're typing because there's a lot of us who want to hear from you. And if you don't put together the proper sentence, it's hard to understand what you're really trying to say. Tori says, Eubank is a stay active fight for Bud, and he gets Eubank out of there in a fight at 160. The pressure on Canelo will grow. Exactly. I think it will if Terence Crawford gets up there and well, I know he's going to tranquilize Eubank Jr., but if he got up there and tranquilized Janibek, that'd be totally different, but that's not what's happening. Next person says, this is just a rumor to get people talking. I do believe Crawford will choose a 160-pounder to stay active and move up, though. Well, I don't know if this is just strategy to get people talking. He doesn't need to go that far. You know what I'm saying? Especially if the ultimate goal is to fight the winner of Zoo and Thurman. Why would he put on all this weight just to try to cut back down? I'm not saying it's the same thing as Roy Jones coming from heavyweight to light heavy. It's not a 25-pound cut, but it's still it could have the same impact on him if whether you're a big guy who drops 25 pounds because you got 25 pounds to lose, but if you have a smaller frame, you only have like 5 or 6 pounds to lose. So the effect of you losing 8 pounds, 9 pounds, it has the same impact on you physically as someone who's 200 pounds dropping 25 pounds. You understand? Because it's less weight to cut. So why would he put on weight just to come back in a couple months and to strip that off, especially when he's putting on muscle? My boy Mills says, Bomac will be in Eubank Jr. corner. Laughable. Yeah, somebody talking about Bomac's going to be in Eubank's corner, man. Come on. He says, man, please. Anyway, I'm not sure that this fight is even a real thing. I've seen nothing from any real sources on it yet. Yep, just conversation. Next person says, little buddy loves this. He caught Earl hurt and back to normal fighting waffles. And my boy Mills says he caught Earl hurt. Y'all come up with anything. Good to see you guys crawling up out of your little cubby holes. Now the coast is clear and Bud is leaving the division. Next person says, Earl wasn't hurt. You can't make excuses for a guy. Let me fix this real quick. Y'all swore up and down will punish and break Crawford. Then it's a million excuses when your guy ends up getting his butt whipped. Fix this. Fact of the matter is Earl and never was and never will be on Crawford's level. Next person said, it's a good pick. Eubank is number 1 in the WBO. If Crawford wins, he can stay at 160, fight for a belt, or move up to 168. For Canelo, go down to 154 for Tim T. I think Tim is a harder fight than Janibek, but I could be wrong. I think Janibek is way more durable, resilient, powerful, and I think he's more violent than Tim Tszyu. But Tim Tszyu can fight. I just haven't seen Janibek fight anyone of significance. He's working the WBO angle well. Yeah, I mean, that's a fair comment. You know what I'm saying? What's going on over here? Okay, so this is the last one. Person says, Chris Eubank is an underachiever. Okay? Bottom line is this, man. Any fight Terence Crawford makes, anyone who's out here saying it's a legacy fight, you got to stop. He already said he's not worried about that. Legacy box is checked. He's out here trying to check the dollar bill y'all box. He's out here trying to make the most money possible. So get this out of your head that, oh, Terence Crawford is out here really trying to test himself. No, he's not. He's trying to find the right opponent, which is a cherry pick to make the most money. I'm not saying he's trying to find easy opponents because this man's chasing after Canelo. Canelo's not an easy fight. But he knows where the money is, and that's where he's trying to go. So I hope he gets this fight. I hope it comes off. But, again, you just don't know. So who's going to train Chris Eubank Jr.? His father? He don't want to listen to his father. If he would have listened to his dad, Chris Eubank Jr. would probably be a champion by now. He was a monster. His dad had him as a damn monster. But I don't know. So that being said, all these McNicholases getting in here, man, telling me, hey, you need to get rid of your channel and you'll never make any money. My man, if you only knew your audience. I just laugh when people say stupid shit like that. If you really knew your audience, yo, this long hair and all this bullshit, don't get it twisted, my man. If you only knew your audience. Long hair don't care, baby. Y'all keep working. I'ma keep fucking chilling. Should have invested and did the right thing when you were 19, 20, 21 years old. Instead of being 19, 20, 21 up here on YouTube posting bullshit. Then you could be like Hood Champion. Fucking bozos. I'm in the breeze.